system is all weird. So I can't even tell. I don't even know if it's like live with the correct stream for Bento. Like at all? I think we're live. Are we?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
With the right title?
You look live to me, damn it. Just start talking.
It's Rap Battle, exclamation point, King of
Okay,
Anime
okay.
Podcast 63.
Okay, good. Okay, good. We're live, everybody. Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's me, the SeaTactics, brought to you by this episode brought to you by Cheap Ass Wine.
Girl.
And yeah. Hey.
What's
What?
good?
Co-hosts, who are you?
It is I, Everything Animated. I am here. We are live. We are. I'm sorry. I just got distracted. Apparently, they're premiering Suicide Squad Rocksteady game. Fudge, I'm gonna have to see it right after this. But yeah, I am ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Let's do this.
All right.
I'm coming for you, David Dobrik.
To David Dobrik, you piece of shit. You're getting it now, buddy.
How dare you talk trash about adults playing dodgeball and recreation?
Exactly, especially in a recreation. What did you just say? I don't know words. Fuck you, David Dobrik. Hey, Astro, what's going on? So, this is the King of Anime Podcast, the show in which we kill and pass things. We also have why is Astro's name so fucked up? Why does that look so weird? Anyways, 2 passes to pass something, 2 kills to kill something. If something's killed, we never have to watch it again. And after the show, we're going to have Nakama Club, where we're talking about Ping Pong the animation. Sometimes I say that at the beginning of shows. Other times, usually, I don't say it. So, let's just go ahead and jump right into it with ReZero Episode 7.
Jumping right in.
I guess we're jumping right into nothing.
We're jumping right in with both feet.
I thought we were getting the synopsis first.
No. I don't do this. I haven't done the synopsis for anything in months.
I've noticed he's abandoned it. I noticed that. I remember you used to do those synopsises. Oh, those were the days when you would talk about Goblin Slayer and how you were wanting to bash your head into the wall. Oh, it was so good.
I still have those notebooks somewhere. I could still read those and pop those out one day.
Whoa. I think you want to keep that to yourself, good sir.
Oh, my lord.
Well,
so we got to talk about Beatrice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck's up with her?
She's got a mama.
What?
She's got mother problems.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a mama.
Yeah, she said she does everything she does for mother. Who's mother?
Oh, that's right. Who is mother? Why is she all of a sudden part of the cult? And I don't understand her. All I understand is Subaru's death looked painful.
Oh yeah, that is like pretty true. His death was not fun at all. In the manga, I'm pretty sure his arm is flayed. Or not the manga, but the web novel. By the way, speaking of the web novel, this like the second half of this episode happens like way later in the web novel. So yeah.
Like, is that good or bad?
They really reordered stuff. Apparently it's the same thing as the light novel. But yeah, for the web novel, like all the stuff like Subaru getting captured happens way later, and he loses an eye during that part in the web novel.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why didn't that happen?
I don't know. Maybe we'll still get the eye loss. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
They got his third eye.
Oh no, not that one.
Yeah. He's no longer woke. But with Beatrice, I feel obligated to talk about this, since Beatrice is my favorite character in the series. When I first live reacted to this, thought that maybe Beatrice was affiliated with Elsa, but doing the rewatch and seeing some of the comments, I don't think that she was necessarily affiliated with Elsa. The reason why I thought this is because she basically, where I thought that she basically allowed Elsa to come inside the library and kill Subaru, but it may have just been her acting, as she said in the episode, just according to the gospel. So it seems like her adherence to the gospel is absolute. Whatever is written on there, she will follow to a T, and it puts into question the validity or were her interactions with Subaru genuine, you know, that we seen in season one and whatnot. And I do think they were genuine. I don't think that she followed everything to a T, because it would be really far fetched, in my opinion, for the gospel to say, "Hey, fuck around and joke with Subaru and act like a tsundere." Like it's kind of like, she said that she follows everything in the gospel. Maybe it's just like, just certain guidelines, certain things she has to do. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think her interactions with Subaru were fake, because she seemed genuinely concerned about him.
Did we lose everybody?
No, I'm here. I didn't know if you wanted to be like, yes, good point there, Satsuki.
Yeah, no, the great point actually. Yeah, that's the thing I really liked about this scene in particular was her facial expressions. How she called him a human, and the way that she would say it, while also still successfully saying "I suppose."
Don't touch me, you filthy whole human, I suppose.
It just really goes to show that Beatrice is not. She looks like a human girl, but she definitely doesn't act like one.
Yeah.
Didn't we? I don't see, because I think Frederica referred to her as a great spirit, and I don't know if we had anything like that in season one that alluded to anything like that. But with her dialogue in here, I guess that's pretty much confirmed that she is a spirit and not a human.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Nothing happened in season one, in regards to her being a great spirit. There may have been some hints that I don't remember, but yeah, yeah, she's a great spirit. She is the same as Puck. So she's managed to take the form of a human.
Wow. Can she change her forms?
I don't want to say because I don't know if that will be explained later or not.
All right, she can. Woo!
Well, no confirmation on that.
See, if you didn't, you would have said right away, "Oh, nah. She's always a cotton candy-eyed lolly. It's with butterflies. It's fine. It's great." But the fact that you said it that way makes me think she's gonna turn into a snake.
Uh-oh. Snake
She's
Biko?
yeah.
Hiss,
Snake
I suppose.
Better. Bird Biko. Ho!
Bird Biko. Wow.
If she turns into a bird, there has to be a bird Biko.
Wow.
Please don't. Are we bringing back the Falalis?
Yeah, I was about to say, is it going to be a Falali?
No. I'm not gonna say anything. That's only for Shield Hero. When Shield Hero comes out, I'll bring him back.
Oh.
All right.
I was about to say, are we going to hear the Falali scream, the mating call of the Falali?
No, a bird Biko is different than a Falali.
It's the same. They're blonde. They're in a isekai. They turn into birds, but it's different.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. I had it, but I lost it.
Well, who do you guys think Mother is?
I feel like it's a witch.
Yeah, it's some sort of witch. It could be Itchy Nut. It could be the old elf. It could be anybody and everybody. I have no idea
Could be you,
at this
EA.
point.
You're already a
Right.
father.
I'm a father, but also on the weekends, I am a mother.
Yes, Mother EA. You've done terrible at raising Biko, by the way.
Well, I told her to follow the gospel. I didn't think she'd fucking literally follow every little thing. Please be sure to wipe your ass thoroughly, after you after you go to the bathroom. It's just like common sense at this point. Stop taking it everywhere you go, damn it.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about her having the gospel? I don't know if EA said, or Satsuki said anything about that.
Well, I'll just use my quick little thing. That's the thing that Beetlejuice had, right? And that's the thing that Subaru, did his little marking with blood and then boom, locked him in there and whatnot.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why she has that, because I would think that would be something that would be bad.
Yeah, it's fairly bad.
So that's why I'm just like, so she's following it to a T. It almost kind of makes me think. I mean, we kind of knew Biko wasn't like 100% like good, but she was just kind of like her own thing, I guess. But now it's just to the point where you're just like, okay, what are you doing with the Book of the Dead? That's just
the
like
Necronomicon.
right. That's what I'm thinking every time I see it. I'm just waiting for Ash to come out of the woodwork. But yeah, I'm confused with that and don't know what to say at the moment.
Yeah, Subaru's gonna lose an arm, get teleported to another world with his Oldsmobile, have a double barrel shotgun, and attach a chainsaw to his severed
All
arm.
right. I'm looking forward to that episode.
Sounds like some Walking Dead shit.
Well, it's some Evil Dead shit.
It's got the word dead in it.
Echinut says if we're going off looks, then her mother is Nui Harime, which is the lolly, the unkillable lolly from Kill La Kill.
Oh my god, I love her.
She's pretty great.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
What else happened? Well, we have Ryuzu, who looks a little different from the last episode. They basically gets Garfield and they go to a clearing where their Subaru is basically strangled by Garfield and put in a dark cave. But she said something before then. She said she swears on the name Ryuzu Shima. If you remember, the name she introduced herself as was Ryuzu Bilma.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But hey. I'm glad someone was paying attention.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to details here.
I write down all the names.
Oh my god, it's gonna become like a freaking like a SeaTactics is in his room with freaking papers all over the wall, like this is Belmont and this is Ryuzu and this is for Clytus, whatever.
I already do that. I've literally done that before. Like no joke, I have literally done that.
The conspiracy.
Yeah, it was for a music video that I recorded for.
Yeah, and now and if it's all for nothing, are you gonna feel silly?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I like the line how Garfield is like, "Oi, need you for something," and he's like, "Oh," and Subaru's like, "Oh, you want to know what type Ram likes? Well, sorry to say, but it's tall dudes with that wear clown makeup."
Yeah, he was thoroughly disappointed. He was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he went and cut it out. You're depressing me.
He's probably gonna buy some clown makeup now, and then wear like stilts or something.
Oh my god! Imagine.
I could just imagine that. Introducing, here comes Garfield. You just hear da, 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 da. He just comes out like, oh my god, what is this?
This is for you, Ram.
Right. It's all for you, Ram. She just gets like emotionally like disturbed.
No, she'll probably say something like, "Garfield, kill yourself." That's
Yeah.
probably what she'll say.
I have to say I've been loving Ram this season.
Love Ram.
Like she's had her sassiness in season 1, but I felt like maybe she was overshadowed by other characters. But this season she's been really shining. I've been liking Ram.
Other blue characters.
Yeah, yeah. We don't mention her.
I
Yeah.
was
Who that
gonna say,
is.
I don't even know who her name is, so I can't.
I got stuck in traffic with paying my respects to her.
That's right, you did. And I
Still owes me money.
hey, listen, I arrived to her funeral via alien spaceship, okay?
No, you came in a fucking bomber jet and
I
left.
came in the jet, left with the alien. Yeah, and that's what happened. That's some Fallout 3 shit, right?
Is this Ram?
Ram's dead?
That was good times.
I do have to say I resent that we skipped over Elsa. I don't care if she had a minor role.
Oh yeah, that's
because
right.
all she did was kill Subaru. But
Yeah, nobody cares. Next subject. Next subject.
we had to have a discussion. At least Elsa looked great here. I just want to say that it was a very great angle.
Great angle, eh?
Yeah, the blood really brought out her eyes.
It did actually. Yeah.
Let's go over what you want Elsa to do to you in the mornings.
Can I say that? I don't think I can say that.
I don't think
Remember, if you say it and it's on the internet, it's out there forever.
Out there forever. You can't take
That's
it back.
not my concern. I don't know if I can actually say that with YouTube's guidelines.
Well, maybe you can use puppets.
Yeah. You right here.
Make a video in your future saying this is what I want Elsa to do to me, and then you just have a recreation via puppets.
That video is going to be like an hour long.
Oh no. Oh. So Garfield and Frederica go by different names. Garfield goes by Garfield Tinzel. Frederica goes by Frederica Bauman.
They got different dads.
They got different something. Frederica also is less than a half-blood, therefore she was able to leave the sanctuary and go through the barrier.
Which this is jumping to the end of the episode, but it makes me kind of scared. We don't have any confirmation on this, but knowing that Frederica is only a quarter blood and Garfield is half blood, it makes me think, is his transformation going to be stronger? Is he going to be more beastly? I don't know. But if that is the case, Subaru and company are in for some trouble, because I don't think they bridged the gap enough for them to get away, go to the mansion scot-free. So yeah, Garfield's definitely going to be on the ass. I just want to say that.
Yeah, he's transforming. He's realized that they disappeared. He's like, someone's ass is grass, and yeah, I'm curious to know what his transformation.
David Dobrik, his ass is grass.
Just like David Dobrik. I'm not finished with you yet, Mister who plays adult dodgeball.
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you, like Booker T once said.
Oh no, yay. No. You can't say that on here.
Booker T can. I'm not quoting him per se. I'm not quoting what he said. I'm just saying we coming for you. But I'm not gonna botch the line like he did.
You really did botch that line, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he wasn't supposed to say that last part, and you can tell right when he said it, he went off the camera and was like, "Shit, damn it! Why did I say that?"
Subaru is being tied up by Garfield, and he mentions about the fall of Tesla Fortress.
Oh my gosh,
I can't speak. And he also says, "You guys are famous for being weirdos." When he tries to kill himself.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole witch cultist thing coming into play, at least with Garfield's suspicions, it makes Return by Death such an interesting concept to me because I've heard this criticism before of people talking about how ReZero they don't like Return by Death because it basically reduces the stakes. And I think this is a situation that kind of dispels that criticism because although Subaru comes back, so obviously Subaru's going to come back. So if you're just talking about stakes when it comes to Subaru, fine. But things it never really works in Subaru's favor because he has to know how to maneuver through things. He can know information, but how people absorb it is going to be different from what he thinks is going to happen. Like we seen Otto earlier in the episode when Subaru was so calm about Elsa, Amelia failing the trial. He took notice to that and he was kind of put off from it. And now that he came back from Return by Death, the witch's scent was on him stronger. So that's why they believe that he was a witch cultist. So Return by Death is, like I said, very interesting.
Hmm. There was something that I don't know if it was just me or if it was just how it was edited, but I just felt like it was weird. It's a scene where Subaru he's tied up and Garfield's.
Talking about.
Whoa, what happened?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, and he's just like laying there, and then all of a sudden Garfield's like, "Hey, you don't get to kill yourself," and I'm like, "What did he do? He was just laying there. He didn't do anything. Was he trying?" 'Cause I don't know if it was just editing or how it was cut out, but it just looks so wonky. Like I'm just like, did something happen? They have to cut it out. It just did not flow very well, and I was very. Would you care to explain that, C? If you know,
The
or
people,
was that just production?
they did things, and your eyes saw them.
So that was an error.
I'm not sure.
Do you know what I'm talking about though?
No, no.
No.
I think EA is talking about when Subaru was basically attempting to bite his tongue.
See, that's what I thought it was, but it didn't even look like it at all. He was just like he was just laying there, and then he's like, "Oh no, you don't get to kill yourself."
Yeah, I don't think from what I remember, I don't think it made it clear that Subaru was trying to bite his tongue, but
Yeah,
that's implied.
right. And it just that just looked so weird to me, and I just wanted to point that out. That didn't look weird to you, see? Do you even remember?
It's been since Wednesday since I watched this episode.
Okay, well, I'm gonna jump off a cliff now.
Garfield makes a very funny observation where he says his eyes look just like Roswell's, putting fuel to the flame that Subaru and Roswell are somehow related.
I don't think that's funny.
I just
Yeah.
it's my it's some of my favorite like anime only theories are the ones, and it's not because like I think they're stupid or anything. I just find them really enjoyable because I read ahead a little bit, of course. So my favorite ones are like Amelia is Satella, or Echidona as well. I just love those theories. They're pretty funny.
Subaru is straight. That's funny as hell. He is Otto and Subaru are an item.
Dude, it's they yes. Yes. When
I
this
mean,
scene
Otto was
happened,
blushing heavy in this episode.
yeah, he was. When this scene happened later on in the web novel, like we went through like so much like build up and like text reading and shit and details that once we got to this part, it was when they interacted, it was like, oh my god, Otto! Like it was an amazing moment. But yeah,
You came.
yeah, I came for Auto X Subaru. Which is funny because the first time we see Otto in this episode, Garfield's like, I gotta bribe him. But you see that look on his face, similar to the one where he had in season 1, where he pushed Subaru off the wagon into the white whale. We see that same look, but he actually decides to run away and not accept the bribe because he perceives Subaru as a friend, Which in the web novel they explain this a little bit. What Subaru's thinking. He's thinking that that he hasn't really like noticed this guy prior. Like he's been around, of course, but like he's never noticed like they've grown this friendship because in Subaru's mind, he's always been the guy to kill him that one time. And this is like the moment where it's like, oh yeah, like for Subaru, he like means something different to him now. Like he's an actual friend and like a person he can trust.
Yeah.
Whereas before he couldn't.
Yeah. I want to get into that, but before I want to get into the whole Roswell thing, because obviously I don't think they're related, like blood related, but I do think they have some connection, at least when it comes to the whole witch connection and I don't know what it is with Subaru, but I think they have some loose connection to each other. I just wanted to say that. But when it comes to Otto, it makes sense why Subaru didn't necessarily think of him as a friend because what I know Otto for, even though he's like a fun character, what I remember him the most for is for abandoning Subaru during that whole White Whale expedition where he basically where he was like, "Oh, the White Whale is after you, Subaru. Get the fuck off! Get the fuck out of here!" Like that's what I remember him the most for. So that's probably the same thing with Subaru. So it makes sense why he didn't really think of him as a friend until this point, because Otto risked his neck out for Subaru when he didn't really have to, and he could have also got some money for it as well. So props to Otto.
Yeah, Otto's best boy. Super Injustice says Otto did that because with the whale sounds, it fucked up Otto's mental state because of his divine protection of hearing animals. So hearing the whale overwhelmed his protection, and he became insane.
Uh-huh.
Why the hell can I see that?
It's the chat is kind of messed up right now, but that's
it's
over
on
on
the
Twitch.
video chat. I could see it in the video.
Yeah, it's over on.
Yeah.
That's a Twitch comment.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. What else do we? Oh yeah.
I
Well,
learned that Twitchers is also not just people that are on Twitch, but they're bird watchers.
there's also booby streamers. Oh.
Well, what I mean is to be a Twitcher is literally like to bird watch.
Mm.
I learned that from the Umbrella Academy, FYI.
So Ninja isn't a Twitcher. He's a Twitchy.
No, he's a bitch.
Oh god. EA calling out Ninja. Shit.
I'm calling out Ninja. I'm calling out David Dobrik. Come at me.
Your ass is grass.
All right. For like some loose things that I noticed in the episode, it may not be important. Ryuzu called Frederica, which is weird for her because she usually calls everyone young with a shortened version of the name. Like,
Ubo.
Subaru is young Sue, Garfield is young Garf, Roswell is young Ross, or something like that, maybe. Yeah, so I found that weird. Maybe it's just because Frederica isn't in a sanctuary that she does that. Not entirely sure. Uh, that was one thing. Uh,
Well,
what was another thing?
Fun fact about those ways she calls them in the Japanese, you can hear it. She says bo after their prefixes. So it's like Subo, and she calls Garfield Garbo.
That's perfect.
And Rambo, which is why people call Ram Rambo.
And Dumbo.
Rambo, Wombo.
I thought we were killing Wombo. I thought you said we can't have Wombo.
Yeah, we can't. I'm sorry.
But it's only okay if you get the Wombo?
I'm sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. That was a typo. in verbal form.
I don't even know that
Whoa,
word.
you can't. So it's not okay if I use a typo, but if you use a typo, it's okay.
It's not okay. You can deduct my pay if that makes you feel better.
So
Subtract one set.
so at the end, Otto and Subaru come out. They're waiting for their I guess he's the third wheel in this. He has a partner, and his partner is none other than Ram, who says, "Geez, you guys have been taking a long time. I was gonna age considerably or whatever she says, but then she says, of course, even as an old granny, I would still be cute." And
So you love Ram.
M's great. She doesn't
She
age.
is.
She's alright.
One day, I think the goal of ReZero isn't even to entertain the fans. It's just to make EA love Ram.
that's what it is. Okay,
I
Nagatsuki, what do you want?
I will admit that this particular episode, when she did that whole, when she said exactly what you just said, and she did that kind of type of look and sound, I was like, all right, she's a little more than all right. She's kind of all right.
Kind of all right. Oh man, you'll just see when she actually breaks out that wand. Which, by the way,
oh damn,
yeah, she
Oh,
that
jeez.
wand she has is made from her horn. So
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Well,
Well,
with Ram being involved in this escape for Subaru, because obviously I don't think they're going to just escape scot-free. It makes me think, is Garfield going to attack them with Ram also helping? Because obviously Garfield has a thing for Ram. I think he still will. So, I think that would be a character defining moment just for him to get over his infatuation with Ram. So, that would be cool to see.
Super Injustice says, true fact, Rim popularity was a miscalculation. They never expected her to be that popular. That's kind of like a lot. That reminds me of something that came up recently. I forgot. Like they expected it to not be popular, but it was actually just insanely popular. I don't remember what that was. It was something.
that's like a lot of things. That's like Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, basically. Mm-hmm.
Daryl and Carol.
No, Carol was always in there, but Daryl definitely wasn't supposed to be as popular as he was. I remember that.
Well, I mean, Norman Reedus. Come on, they should have known.
I mean, Norman Reedus is great. Boondock Saints is, love that movie.
So any final thoughts on ReZero episode Nana?
Nana?
Oh.
Yeah, Nana. That's Japanese for
7.
7.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Well, I did not know that. I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about na na na. I don't know. I was just. I'm sorry. No, I'll stop talking.
Oh, Ichina said rent a GF. If I could rent a GF in ReZero, you know who it would be.
Oh
I
God.
won't say anything further.
Priscilla.
Ooh.
He's making him second guess himself.
Well,
Well.
No. I'll still go with the first option.
Oh, okay. So Elsa.
Yes.
It's because she's got that tongue action.
She has a lot more than that going for her, sir. She has a nice personality.
A nice.
She's got a nice pair of
Personalities. Nice pair of personalities.
One for each occasion.
In one of my videos, I made it when I was talking about Elsa. I was like, Elsa is like some feared mercenary, and with her two giant pairs or two massive pairs of kukri blades. And like all the comment section was like, I thought he was going to talk about her boobs.
With her two giant, supple, ever so bountiful blades.
She could kill with both. I'll just say that now.
I'm passing.
Yeah.
Are you passing?
Oh
Might
yeah,
as-
passing
Might as
it.
well.
Yeah. I've been doing it this far. I might as well just see how it ends. You know,
Let's talk
we're
about.
past the point of no return.
Let's talk about SNAFU.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I do.
Are we snapping?
Oh my god. That was the best part of this whole fucking episode. Freaking Yui pulling out her phone going World Star.
Oh my god.
I mean, you cannot. Oh,
Dude.
that was amazing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No, this is what we gotta do. We gotta meet up one day and we gotta record a fake World Star video. Like you walk up to me and you're like, hey, what's up, bitch? And I'm like, don't call me a bitch, bitch.
Oh,
And
things are about to go down. And then Sasuke just turns around and goes, like a slow turn of his head, just, World Star! Oh my god. That scene in particular, I was not expecting. But then when it was happening, I literally was taken aback. I'm like, is this really happening in SNAFU?
They just kind of just like broke into it. There was no subtle ease into it or anything. They were just like, all right, we it's kind of like the SNAFU team, like the production team got together. They said, all right, we see Zombieland Saga have their fun. We seen Kaguya-sama have their fun. We got to step it up. Like, this is our year.
Right. I was literally just, they had to have taken inspiration from those. I thought the exact same thing. And yeah, it was because last season, you know, I was just thinking, okay, we're just going to have more hand gestures. Yeah, whatever. And then they drop you out of nowhere with the boom rap battle. Oh my God. I was laughing so hard for a solid, like, I don't know, like 5 minutes because I had to keep pausing. I'm like, no, this is not happening.
What made me kept pausing it was Kaori, because her ad libs in the background were just, and she did this in season 1 or
Yeah, she
season
did.
2 as well.
Mhm.
What makes it so funny to me is she adds nothing to the conversation, but she feels the need to speak up every time, and it's the same thing. She's like, yeah, that's right. Makes sense.
She was the hype man. That's what
Yeah.
she was. She was literally like, Anu.
Tell him.
You tell him.
Oh, I loved it.
Yes, that to me, I think this show definitely needed that at that point because there was so much depressing and sad stuff going on that we just needed something to just laugh at. And
Yeah.
I was not expecting it to be that funny. I mean, you have your funny moments, but that was like tears in my eyes, just like, no, this is happening.
QRW6 says, when we
Oh.
see Tamanoa, I remember hands.
Pretty much. I remember hands, and now we can remember freaking Freestyle because he freaking owned Hachiman. Because Hachiman was just like, nope. See, that's why we can't do it. Drop the mic. Boom.
Like at the beginning of that scene, he was messing with his hair the whole time.
Yeah, literally, he's just blowing up the whole time. Just...
The weirdest fucking scene.
It is like he's like talking to I forget the girl's name. She's talking.
I have it written.
Kaori.
Thank you. Kyrie's talking to Hachiman the whole time, and it's like, oh, okay, they're catching up. They haven't talked to her, and you just hear in the background just. It's like, shut up for a second. I want to hear this conversation.
It was actually pretty normal, which is weird.
Yeah, he was normal about it, just like blowing his hair up. Yeah, that was the highlight of the whole show. And you know, if this series doesn't get better from here, that'll be the best of the whole series.
They're at the beginning of the episode. They're talking to those two guys again, and when they mention Iroha, they're like, "She's an awful woman." They call her a slut.
My God, I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I think that's a mistranslation. I don't think they actually called her a slut.
I mean, either way, I understand the sentiment. For me, what makes it funny is just that we know who Aroha is, and we see her through the lens of Hachiman. It's
Mhm.
just funny to know how other people perceive her because they don't like her at all. The reason why it's funny to me is because Aroha puts on this this facade of being nice and cheerful, but people from these students who probably aren't even popular at all can see right through it easily. So
Yeah.
she does it for nothing basically.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
that's the funniest part about her. I like how like Hachiman is like, oh no, she's not that scary. You should get used to her. You kind of find her cute, and Yui's like, oh, you got a thing for Iroha.
Yeah, and then everyone else was like, "Oh, this guy." They were kind of jealous in a way. They're like, "This guy knows his stuff. This guy's been around."
They were talking like Hachiman lost his virginity.
Right, exactly. It's like, yeah, she's pretty cute. I hit that. You know.
Although I don't think Hachiman was telling the truth there. I think he
You
was
don't
lying.
think he was? You
No,
don't think he was?
I don't
You
think
don't
he
think he
looks at
thinks that she's
Iroha.
cute?
I don't. I think he did it as a way to get back to the conversation at hand. And
I mean, thinking someone's cute is different than liking somebody. I mean, you can still think somebody's attractive and they're like a piece of shit.
yes, but I don't. I think it was just a way to lean the conversation back in favor.
Hmm.
That's what I
Eh.
think.
Hmm.
Whether
Maybe.
whether it's true or not, I don't know.
We'll find out at the end of the series.
We'll find out at the
If it,
end.
if he's in the same bed as her, we'll know.
Oh God. Oh, so that's how you think this is gonna end?
No, I've said how it's gonna end. But if it ends where he goes the Aroha route, it's gonna be him. He's gonna be texting in his bed, and she's gonna be like Hachibad, or no, she's gonna say Senpai, what are you doing? And he's just like, shut up, I'm a man now. I got some, and now I know what I want in life. I want to. I'm gonna stop talking before I get in trouble. Yeah.
At this point, I want it to be Yui. Now, I've firmly went into that camp. I don't think it's gonna be anybody, but
No,
it's gotta
it's
be.
to me, it's not gonna be anybody. And now I'm almost leaning toward. Well, it's a theory that I'm thinking about where maybe he's possibly gonna get with Yukino, but Yui still stays around even though
Oh,
it
shit.
hurts her. It hurts her so deeply, and she'll always have that scar on her heart. She'll just, still, want to be the friend, even if it means like just suffering through that, for like however long she wants to be friends with them.
Or how about this? SNAFU ends with Yukino, right? And it turns out, oh, Perry's back.
Oh God,
Fuck.
run. Run.
Oh shit! What did Perry
Fuck.
do to Yui? Eh?
I hate him. He's guilty by association. If Sasuke hates him, then I hate him.
I love Perry. He's one of my best
Thank
friends.
you, EA.
You're welcome.
Perry is a nice citizen. He pays his taxes.
Oh, I'm not gonna snitch, but all right, I'll let that fly.
So God, Perry doesn't pay his taxes. Okay. Uh, So SNAFU ends. He gets with Yukino, and then SNAFU 2, but not actual season 2. The sequel series, he gets with Yukino.
What the?
So
Yeah,
he becomes a cheater?
He breaks up with Yukino.
Oh. Well.
No.
No,
And
yeah,
then-
no, that just doesn't sound right.
And then series 2 ends, season 3 starts,
Oh God, I know where this is going.
and it's Iroha.
Mm-hmm.
And then that ends. Another one, Sensei. And then that one ends. Then Totsuka.
So he just gets with everybody and just breaks everyone's heart.
Yeah, pretty much. It ends with Totsuka. That's the real
right.
true ending.
Totsuka's his true feelings finally come
Yeah.
out, and then he's just like, I wanted you this whole time, and then boom.
Yeah, and
Route.
before those, it's like TV series, right? But for Totsuka, it's like high quality movies, like a trilogy of movies.
So it's more than one movie. He gets 3 movies.
Yeah, he gets 3 movies of Totsuka, and like it's just all the girls are really mad at him, and he's like, no, I've got to pursue my true dream, Totsuka.
He's gonna be cooking for me every morning.
Well, when you guys said that Hachiman might not end up with any of them, for the longest I believed that it was just going to be Yukino that was going to be the end pair. I thought that since the beginning. But now that you guys bring that up, paired with what happened this episode, that could be a possibility, just because of the conversation that took place between Yukino and Yui, where Yukino said that she and Yui wish for the same thing, which they didn't explicitly say what that was, but in my mind, what they want is for things to remain the same with their relationship between the 3 of them. So the only way that could be possible, EA brought up the point, maybe she could get, or Hachiman could get with Yukino, and Yui's like the third wheel, and she's just hurting, but she lets that, she stays friends with everybody. I don't see that being like a long lasting thing.
Mm-hmm. So
the only way they could all get their wish is if Hachiman does not end up with any of them. So it's a more viable option in my opinion now with this episode.
Yeah. I feel it too. Freaking what was it? At the very end when Hachiman is having a conversation with Yukino, she just scoots right over and says, "Have a seat." And then they just start chatting about this and that and whatever, because I think Hachiman was going to go and have a meeting with Hayato to see if he can get his support and whatnot. And then that's when, Yui's calling, and then all of a sudden just sees him. And that was a little awkward. It's a little awkward with the whole, hi, haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I've been busy. It's just kind of that conversation. And then it seemed like they were going to go their separate ways. And then that's when Yui just rushes back and hugs her and says, I want to have ice cream and I want to hang out.
Parfaits with you, Yukino.
I want see movies. I want to sleep over.
I want to do all the things I can do during when there isn't a pandemic.
Yes, I want to do all that. But
parfaits, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to have some delicious parfaits with you. Wouldn't that be a fucking curveball? Where they both want Yahachiman, and then they both say, you know what, we love each other too much, and they end up with each other.
I'd be okay with that.
Of course
It'll
you
work.
would.
It'll work. I mean, like, honestly, like, you break that as a joke, but me being a Rojas stan, that will work in my favor, like, perfectly. Like, the dominoes would just align perfectly. Hachiman gets with the Roja, and then I get the year relationship. It's just, it's perfect.
No,
it's perfect.
That's like the perfect ending.
So they're all in a group, right? Roja's there, the other 3 are there, and then Yukino and Yui are like, yeah, we're going out. And like Roha's like super surprised, like, oh, so whatever. And Hachiman's like looks over at Roha and goes, "Go out." Like, and she goes, "Yeah, sure."
And
it could work.
She'll do her whole no. I must it says her like rejection thing or whatever, and then Hachiman just like takes his fingers and like shuts her up, like
like
just say
Konosuba.
Yes. Just say yes. Yeah, right. Just like in Konosuba, it's just say yes. And then she just blushes like ski.
Ski.
Ski. But yeah, what was I getting at? Yeah, that was a real touching scene where Yui was just like she wants so badly to keep things the same, but we all know that things will probably never be the same, especially after this prom gets taken care of. It feels like this whole season's building up around the prom and whatnot, and I feel like it's gonna either end when the prom ends, or it's gonna like end, like slightly after.
Yeah,
It was
which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Prom is the last real true dance and real true thing that you have in high school before you go on with your regular life. So I'm thinking maybe that's symbolic in that way. But as we all know, we hate prom.
yeah, fuck prom.
But I'm sorry to cut you off, C, but I just find it weird that the possibility is that we won't end the season off with them graduating. That's what's weird to me because they still are not in their third year.
That's right.
Series
They're
2, man.
juniors.
Series 2.
No, they're probably gonna do some sort of like time skip where it goes to them in the future, which I honestly wouldn't mind if they did it right. I'd be fine with that. But yeah, it's probably it's probably gonna end with them going through a door. I'm telling you, Silent Voice
Oh, man.
Part 2 is happening.
The Silent Voice is the master of the ski and the door.
Well, they didn't even say they liked each other at the end. They were just like, I really respect how friendly you are and how nice you of a person you are. Let's go through this door. You didn't even say you loved him.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
just wasting my time reading that fucking thing. Sorry.
passing the episode?
Yes, I'm passing it. Did you see at the after credits where it was literally a mini rap battle?
I did not.
I didn't.
Fuck.
Oh, you should have seen it after the ending song, which is great. It's just showing like basically scenes for the next episode. It's a mini rap battle again.
Damn.
It was great.
Yeah, I guess we're passing this, but we're not passing David Dobrik. Piece of shit.
No.
Fucking coming. We're gonna come to your house. And
to your mansion.
We're gonna
and all your.
We're gonna be like the Human Wrecking Balls. Remember that G4 TV show, the Human Wrecking Balls? We're gonna get those guys, and they're gonna literally plow through your whole house.
Let me see how many subscribers this guy has. He has 18.2 million subscribers.
We're coming for you, David Dobrik.
He has a fucking mansion.
We're taking your YouTube platinum plaques and everything.
Yeah. We are joking, YouTube and other people.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I wasn't.
Well, they aren't. I am.
I'm like Doc Holliday in Tombstone. Well, I was just messing, and then he's just with a cigarette. I wasn't. I won't play for blood.
Well, let's play for ping pong. And ping pong
yes.
animation.
Yes. Y'all can talk about it. I want to see what you guys think.
All right. So, what is this guy's name? I want to make sure. I believe it's Kazuma. Yeah.
You can call him
Kazuma.
by his nickname if you want.
I'm not calling him that because he's an asshole. That's the only nickname I will call him by.
Okay, you can just call him the asshole.
He's an asshole. This episode just highlighted that fact. He got on I guess I would just call it the news, but he basically said, yeah, my teammates suck. We had to recruit someone else because my teammates can't cut the slack. Like, he's just an asshole.
Even though they won like state or whatever,
Yeah.
Still they suck. That's like winning the Super Bowl and saying, yeah, we could have done better, but yeah, all the rest of my teammates suck.
He's hilarious though.
I fucking loved that match with Sakuma and Skimoto. Because like Sakuma comes in and he's like, "Oh, I'm not even like." They're like, it's like people from there can't even come over here and like challenge or something like that unless without permission. And he's like, "Yeah, I got permission," or whatever he said. and if I lose, I have to resign, whatever
Pretty
it was.
much.
And they have this match, and Skimoto is just destroying him. He's winning every game. He's like going crazy. He has mystigmatism, and he can't. So there's a little bit of that as well in the fight, and I really actually like that part. Where showed him through his childhood. I thought that was really cool. And he's just losing his cool, and then at the end he fucking loses. And Skimoto just fucking brutally, he's like, isn't it clear why you lost? You don't have natural talent. And I'm like, oh, you verbally and literally destroyed him. Next, he should help you in destroying David Dobrik.
Yeah, sure. But it's really, I don't know, kind of interesting when you think about it, because it's like, it almost kind of puts into perspective. It's like, yeah, you can practice and you can train and you can be better than what you were many, many, many years ago, and you can even be halfway decent and like beat a couple of people in matches and whatnot. But there are just some people in this world, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Bradys of this world, that just have that natural talent, and no matter how hard you try to get to that, there's always going to be someone better than you. And yeah, I feel like it was a harsh way of learning that lesson in a way, sure, but I feel like some people learn that lesson later in life. So at least he's getting it in high school. At least he's learning that lesson now. Got suspended and everything, but he's learning.
Or like, like in music, for example, people always compare Oasis with the Beatles. But you look at it, and you look at Lennon and McCartney and how they wrote music, and you look at the Gallagher brothers, and there is like that to me like perfectly explains like Sakuma and Skimoto in this fight. Skimoto is Lennon McCartney. Sakuma is the Gallagher brothers. Like, they're both great. They're both fantastic. But let's be real here. Oasis is just a shadow and compared to the Beatles.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, what I like about this series so far is that they kind of show like every facet of, or they show different facets of athletes, I guess you could just say. With Pecos and oh my god, Pecos is, oh my god.
He got fat and he got a tan.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
I literally did not. I heard his voice and I said, "Is that Pecos?" I said, the first thing that came into my mind wasn't, "Oh, Pecos looks different." The first thing that came into my mind is, "Are they reusing voice actors?" I was like, "This isn't the same character." I did not realize he was the same character until halfway into the episode.
Dude, I love how the whole episode they were like, "Man, you gained weight."
Yeah, like I think Sakuma actually just like grabbed his cheeks. He was like, "You're a fat ass."
Yeah, the first time you see him, he's like eating ice cream, and he's talking about how like, oh, they could have just kept with orange cream, but they actually decided to make this blue stuff and challenge themselves.
Yeah.
Damn, you are like the stereotypical fatty.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to bring up with the athletes, because with Pecos in particular, he is someone who is, I do think he's talented. I do think he's gifted, not in the same way as Smile, because I think Smile is in a league of his own. But he's someone who as I said last podcast, was a big fish in a little pond and took his gifts for granted and did not train, as we seen like someone like Sakuma, who is an overachiever, who did not have the gifts, as his coach even said, or I think that was his coach. He didn't even want to put him on the team, but because he just overexcelled, he became someone who was worthy of being on that team. And And then you have someone like Pecos who is overly gifted in every facet. And once he started to train, it seems like nobody could really fuck with him. And then you move on to someone like Kazuma, who seems to be a jack of all trades. He seems to be gifted, hard worker. He's like they call Smile robotic. He seems way more robotic to me because he has no other passion other than ping pong. The girl was trying to talk to him. She was like, "Oh, do you want to go on a date?" He was like, "No, ping pong is all I know."
That's the dragon.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, that's literally like me. Like, you want to go on a date? I'm like, YouTube, man. That's all I got. That's my girlfriend. King of Anime podcast is what I do at 8 p.m. on a Saturday.
And
And I wouldn't change it for the world.
Exactly. Better than woman.
and Wingay is like the dude who who had it all but fell from grace. So, I really like Wingay. So
Yeah, he's really good. Love that little scene where you see that he found a hair and he's like reminiscing about his mom, and it just shows that little quick scene of him on the train trying not to cry. The second she's out of sight, just balls up, starts bawling.
yeah.
One thing I want to mention, and it was just a little funny thing that I thought was amusing. I don't know if it was the last episode or episode before that, but anyway, I don't know if you guys remember the guy who was like playing ping pong and he's like, this ping pong stuff's not doing it for me. I'm going to go to the beach. The same guy is at the beach and he goes, well, looks like this beach stuff is not working for me. I'm going to go to the mountains.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
I never noticed that. Well, I remember it, but then like on the second rewatch, I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that, and I can't remember if he's seen again after that. But I just thought that was like really funny because I didn't recognize that was the same guy that said that. I guess he was like a waiter or something. He's like, yeah, this beach stuff's not working. I'm just gonna go to the mountains. Next episode's in the mountains. Let's see what happens.
I'm okay with that because this show's fucking awesome. This is the best show right here, boys.
Yeah, it's only 6 years,
Yeah.
a little after the fact.
Yeah, anime of the season. No surprise.
I mean, I definitely like what it came out 2014. I would definitely say this was like top 3 that year.
This is great.
I would just have to remember what else came out in 2014, but that was
Kill
up
La
there.
Kill?
No, Kill la Kill was 2013.
Well, it aired in 20.
Yeah, it was true. It did go bleed into the second half, like it was the winter season 2014. I digress, but that was good too.
Yeah. So, are we giving this a pass?
I hope
kill?
so.
I don't think we give these passes or kills. I think we were in a
I
completely
want to say,
different show
do these not get kills or passes?
I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and give it a kill, anyways. Because this show's killing it.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. That's right, David Dobrik. We're
See where the story is gonna go though, because I didn't expect things to go this way with Pecos. Because he's seemingly like, as his talents and as his skills grow, it seems like he's kind of losing himself. He's becoming a lot more cocky. He's not the same person he was at the start, obviously. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what direction we take with this series from this point on.
Yeah,
Me
definitely.
too.
Definitely. This show is something I look forward to because it's fantastic, and there's nothing that I can pick or Satsuki could pick at this point that I think will top this for a while.
Well, I'm sorry.
Unless we pick something so terrible like Devilman, which is on the
Oh,
opposite
God.
spectrum of this. Yeah. So Thanks everybody for watching the podcast. EA, where can they find you?
You can find me at Everything Animated. I had a little bit of a hiccup the last week because of my internet, but I got caught up back up to speed, and I have some videos out there for y'all to watch.
Yeah, I hear at 1K subs he's gonna do a lot of peyote and record his reaction to
You know, you're not going to say that because then people are going to expect it.
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen.
It's not happening. This is all SeaTactics lies, so don't make it a truth. But when 1K does happen, I don't know. I'll think of something to do at 1K. I don't know what to do. I'm at 40 subscribers right now with me and my girlfriend's channel, the All Elite Couple. We got a nice boost of subs because of the most recent reaction that we did. It's our most watched video now because of that.
How many views did it get?
It's like over 650 now.
Ooh, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I just saw it. I was like, whoa, this was perfectly timed. But yeah, I got that going on for me, and yeah, that's what I got going for me. I'm still waiting for them 1K subs. I'm at 363 right now. A little more to go.
Yeah. About there. Where's it? Yeah, episode 5. I should next week make that apparent which episodes we're on. Sasuke, where can they find you?
The nearest toilet. I
Oh,
drank
shit.
a whole bottle of wine.
Oh
So
my goodness.
I may not be okay. But other than that, the usual, my regular channel, Satsuki the Savage. Next video I plan to do is a video on Pulse, a manhwa. That's a Yuri that I really enjoyed. So yeah, expect that video to come up, and then of course Satsuki the Reactor, where I do ReZero and JoJo Stardust Crusaders, Battle in Egypt live reactions. So yeah, that is it.
Thanks everybody for watching the podcast this week. We appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Aru.